Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl, Celia Moon. Y'all might hear some stuff going on in the background, and that's because my not so little guy is cooking, and he can't hear a thing I'm doing because he's got his ebook going. We go see what we can do because I keep getting. I don't know if you would call it. Yeah, I don't want to sound very not so Raven. I don't know if you would call it a vision, a daydream, or just blips. But somebody, some of y'all out there, look, forgive my nails. I haven't taken the time to redo them. Is in a lot of regret over something. I'm not sure what that something is. Could be work related, could be family related, could be romance related, finance related. Hell, embrace the power, and it could be all of it. So we are going to dig around a little bit and see if we can figure out what it is. Because it's something. It is definitely something loud enough to keep a girl awake at night and disturb my thoughts in the day. So I will admit to partially, always wanting to help, but also being quite curious. Because yeah, it's loud. Let's just put it that way. In a spiritual sense, whatever is popping up over here is loud. Journaling. Happiness. I don't know if I'm gonna leave these inverted or not, but right now we just gonna put them out as they come. Friends. Journaling, happiness, friends. Somebody feel like they have lost a friend? Oh, this is being friends first, growing into love. Put in the friend zone. Oh, okay. Yearning. Watching. Alright, I will turn these around just so that I can read what they have to say. Creative release, keeping track of patterns, exploring your feelings. Fit well together, lasting commitment, deep connection. Friends, being friends first, growing into lovers, but then put in the friend zone. Yearning, wanting more with someone, searching for love, needing to take action, and obsessed with you, can't let go, social media stalker. Okay, that does line up with my. Like I said, somebody is in regret about something hard. I'm just looking at this. Of course, we're going to pull some clarification. I am just looking at this, and it feels like somebody might have lost someone that wore a lot of labels, a lot of hats, stood in a lot of positions in their life. Yeah, that's what that's feeling like. This feels like someone that, at the very least, lost a close friend that felt like family, brought them a lot of happiness because this person's lost in their thoughts. And but I'm attracted to this keeping track of patterns. Maybe with that goes along with this watching you. But it feels like this person, yeah, this yearning, they lost. Man, it feels like it hit them hard too. It's just like they didn't even know what they were losing until it was gone. That might be with the regret. So Knight of Pentacles. Oh, Two of Wands, Ten of Cups. Yeah, okay, yeah. All right. This feels like someone they were working on their way to being a big dog. Like in this Knight of Pentacles energy, inverted. Two of Wands. Twos are again always about choices. With Two of Wands, I feel like they made the choice not to lean too heavy into the fact that this is wands, but it's like they made the choice possibly with the wrong head. And if it's to do with you ladies, you know, flip it around, change it reverse, and do what you need to do with it. And that's how you lost the Ten of Cups. Because you can't have two inverted cards leading into happiness like this. That's unfortunate. But this would also explain why this person is needing a creative, at least they're re-exploring their feelings. So what's up? I'm gonna switch over here to the winding way here. What's up? If you fit well together, lasting commitment, deep connection. I'm always curious. But I'm one of those people. I'm very honest with what I'm feeling. Wear my heart on my sleeve. That doesn't bother me. I've had people misinterpret me. You put up with too much. You're too desperate for this or that or the other, and it's just like, nah. I'm just acting the way I'm called to act. I'm approaching you honestly with my feelings. Now, what somebody else does with it, whether they do well with it, they do nothing with it, they do poorly with it, that's on that side. But I have just always openly and earnestly treated someone the way I felt called to. And I realize as I've gotten older, that's probably what unsettles people about me because sometimes it leads me to be very forgiving, but sometimes it can lead me to be very brutal. Because, like, once I see that I'm not going to get equal give and take, and I could give somebody 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, 2 decades. Once it's done, and usually with me, it's done. And unless you can come back with some hellified story. I asked for clarification on this happiness. And, you know, at Five of Cups, cups of the love cards, it's like the cups in front of them are empty. There's some down, they can't see the two cups behind them, but I have a feeling those might be into Four of Swords in reverse. This person's not sleeping. They're even on guard. It's like they're tensed up even in their sleep. They got a tower moment. The tower moment of clarifying happiness leading into the Five of Swords in reverse. Because the Five and Seven of Swords doesn't give me a good feeling the right way up. Gives me even worse feeling inverted, to be honest. So I'm over here like, the question for me is why. I mean, we'll come back and clarify this, but it's obvious someone really had a tower moment when it came to their happiness. I don't think they realized, like I said, none of these cards. Yeah, she been through hell, been through battle. Maybe this person, yeah, maybe it flipped itself around. Maybe look at it. Yeah, this person is definitely at war with themselves over what they've done. So, friends, so you screwed up a friendship that was possibly growing into love. Got your stuff put in the friend zone. I mean, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Cups. Okay, that tells me this is screwed up your money by trying to keep your options open. Ooh, Seven of Swords by being sneaky. Ah, man. Collective. What did your person do? This you screwed up your money because you wanted to keep your options open by doing some sneaky shit. I can see why regret was pulling the overall feeling that was pulling me to the table. Okay. So let's see what's going on with this yearning. Ooh, I am purple. Pearls. Someone with intense eyes, chubby nose, at least a full bottom lip. someone's thinking on you or you are thinking on them really hard. I'm using that drawn to when I'm using this particular, I guess it would be considered an oracle deck. But yeah, that purple, the necklace, those features, and intense eyes, his little pudgy nose, full bottom lip. And it looks like this person, the teeth, like the two front teeth are a little protruding. And maybe that caught my eye because I myself have that particular attribute. I'm no longer calling it an affliction. But yeah, that is standing out. So it's like what? Well, give me some insight on wanting more with someone, searching for love, needing to take action. So since this is under yearning, I'm guessing somebody, you or whoever this has to do with, is just sitting still on all of this emotion. But if they, like I said, the story that's going on here, I can't say I blame them. Okay, we got 4 cards again. I guess wind away, it's just going to dump out 4 cards here. Wheel of Fortune, upside down. Well, inverted Wheel of Fortune, again, like I said, it doesn't. God, 7 of Swords. That's twice. So you got this 6 of Swords and the Empress in reverse. I feel like with the world upside down, followed by the inverted, and especially getting the 7 of Swords upright, now that you're yearning, I feel like that's where the regrets really kicking in here. It's just like realizing that this person was part of your, because the Wheel of Fortune is also part of the world. Somebody regrets that. And 6 of Swords. Either you regret leaving, that person regrets leaving, or they're watching you walk away. I'm guessing it might be all three, to be honest, especially with the Empress inverted. Yeah, you're yearning for someone you now see is sitting in the Empress energy, man or woman, because like I said, it could be. You see, my throat's closing up. What I just started to say, it could be a man sitting in femininity and die. This is a woman. Somebody out there lost a girl. Ooh, and I. Okay. Huh. Watching. Obsessed with you. Can't let go. Social media stalker. Woo. Okay. Coffin, healing heart, girl talk. Wanted to just fly off the top of this other deck that I hit here. May just be me being clumsy, but we'll leave it sitting out there. See what happens. Okay, so watching. What's up with the being obsessed with you? Can't let go. Social media stalker. What's the dealio? God, that is way too many cards for me to take. They won't stop out of the. Oh, it didn't like me sticking it back in there, maybe. She's breaking it. What's up with this watching obsessed with you can't let go? Social media stalker. 5 of Wands. So we're gonna get some repeats. Looks like that's what we're. 2 of Swords. Oh, first time record. The Devil. It's Capricorn energy. And the Hangman. New perspective. Upside down. Okay. 5 of Wands. 2 of Swords inverted. A lot of swords out here. A lot of swords and wands. That's basically all we have is swords and wands. Do we have anything else? We got a couple of cups, but swords, wands, and cups, that doesn't bode well for love. But this 5 of Wands, again, it just feels like someone's feeling like they made a bad choice somewhere. And it might not even be with a person. Maybe somebody took a job somewhere that took them away from somebody and they realized the money wasn't worth it. But they definitely feels like the had a lot of ego going on here. when they made this decision. The devil is in the details. Now that you look at it in a different way, you can see it now, but I don't think you know what to do with it. Yeah, I'm just looking at that card, and it's like there's a spider on here with the mushrooms. There's spider peppers. Yes, for some reason, I started thinking of well, mushrooms, but start thinking of food. It's weird thing to just like watching. Maybe you post social. Well, who doesn't post food on their social media? But hangman. Yeah, that. Yeah, this is a lot of regret to be sitting in. I don't envy who. If this is you, collective, I do not envy you for this quite deplorable situation emotionally, because this feels emotionally like this feels like emotional hell. This feels completely like emotional hell. I keep staring at this deck, moving, working, waiting. You want five more out of me? Walking away. An illusion. But this feels like not just because I ran out, it feels like this goes over here. Can't see clearly, living only on dreams, believing lies. Moving in together, getting a new home, going away. Somebody's losing someone. This feels like it's like a duel. It's just like on one half, someone's happy, and the other half, someone's sad. Or maybe someone's just buying a house, happy about having the house, losing the disposable income. I don't know. It doesn't feel that way. Working on the relationship, office romance, being a workaholic, waiting, hoping they will change, spending time apart, putting things on pause, walking away, being done, relationship ending, learning lessons. Okay, I would have to say that not on illusion. You get the damn mask, not showing true self, and then got proposal, commitment. It's getting a little confused. It's like signs and meanings. All these cards, romance, feelings, family, security. Okay, da 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 da. Let's stop. Let's stop. Living only on dreams, believing lies. Only card here in this whole stack that's inverted is commitment. I don't know if that means a broken commitment or someone got offered a false one with you or with someone else. But mask falling on illusion, not showing true self, signs and meanings, family, security, romance, and feelings. I'm having a hard time telling if maybe I can't tell the difference because it's both. I'm about to say I'm having a hard time telling if this is what this person felt was an illusion or if this is what the person is now seeing clearly is missing. It might be both. But that's a lot. Somebody feels like they got offered false family but lost the real one. Got offered fake romance feelings but lost something. Shooting with some that one might dig into a little bit more. Let's see what's going on with us moving. Moving in together, getting a new home, going away. Want to reconcile and rebuild? Soulmate everlasting. Whoa. Well, that would explain regret. um, if someone you felt like was moving away from you, getting a new home is going away that you want to reconcile and rebuild with, that is your soulmate everlasting. That's well, oof. That's all I can say is oof. Working on the relationship, office romance, being a workaholic. Okay, are all those related? Like, what's going on? Watch your back, shapeshifter mimic. Okay, so that feels like maybe an office. I don't know if office romance is what you want to go to or what you went to, but enemy watch your back, shapeshifter mimic. Overall feeling that working too much played a part in this because it looks like someone was so in love with work, or like I said, office romance. Maybe you were in love with someone at work, or you met them through work, even if it was remotely. Um, but now it feels so tangible, but it feels like that somebody that shapeshifter mimicking. Man, it feels like this didn't behoove whoever well, and that's leading into the feeding into the regret. Well, that's funny. If you look at this as like a whole line, like being friends first, growing in love, possibly putting the friend zone, but then you got the Nine of Pentacles screwed up your money by trying to keep your options open. Seven of Swords doing some sneaky stuff. Maybe it happened at work, but now things is not going so great, and you feel like you gotta watch your back. I don't know. That's just felt the need to like pull that down. Come to think of it, all of it's kind of looking like that. Yeah, this battle leading into moving, but wanting to reconcile to rebuild something. Soulmate act. Gonna need a little bit more to figure this one out. We'll get there. So now we're waiting, hoping they will change. Someone's hoping that either you will change your mind or you're hoping someone else will change your mind. Spending time apart, putting things on pause. This is blonde woman sitting on a suitcase looking down. It almost looks like she's sitting on a curb waiting for a bus in a remote area. I mean, that looks pretty remote out in the country. And I don't know if someone told her to get her shit enrolled or she was just like, screw this, I'm gonna get my shit enrolled. But that's what it looks like. But like I said, it's that waiting. I don't know if someone was waiting on someone to change. Because it says hoping they will change, spending time without putting things on pause. I feel like that's like with them yearning for somebody else. These two women are vastly different. So I don't feel like the person that's being yearned for is this person, the same person sitting on a suitcase. I could tell you that. Um. So what's up with this waiting? Like I said, just heavy regret, breakup, forever endings, and single, not in a relationship. Well, okay. Um, unexpected all of a sudden. Gambling taking a shit. Ooh, it looks like somebody ended some shit. It almost looks happily single. Like that's like a it's like looking forward, not backwards. I mean, I always kind of get drawn to like the direction, especially when it starts talking about relationship stuff. This person is just like, you know what? Got rid of something, looking forward, maybe to this reconciliation, get back in with this soulmate. But looks like with taking a chance coming out almost sideways, but definitely sideways reverse. It's like you want to take a chance, but you're not sure if you are ready to or if you have the guts to. I don't know. Collective, what in the world did you get yourself wrapped up in? Divine intervention, time for reflection. Well, that goes with watching and the hangman and learning lessons. That definitely divine intervention is waterfall. This says safety, comfort, but it's in reverse. Someone's uncomfortable with someone walking away. Secret, admirer, timid goes along with that whole watching. Single parent responsibilities. That's an odd one to come out. Player strategic. You feel like someone's playing a game with you? Or maybe these two are only two parts tied together. It's just like maybe someone's used to being a little bit more free, and maybe some of you are a single parent, and that was part of what got all of this screwed up. I don't know. And I'm not even sure where to go for clarification because let me just say, it was a lot messier than I thought when I got on the table here. Um, Still wondering about coughing, this coffin, healing heart, and girl talk. Maybe somebody's gossiping, ending, bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition, healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction, time with friends, moving on, happily single, and we've gotten that a couple of times. Living in the moment, having fun. Well, just anybody wrapped up in this could use some fun. That is for certain. All right, my eyes are going over here. But what the hell is the overall all about that one? Sword and Rose, boy, we've gotten that one. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. Thinking about coming clean about whoa. Separation, menacing looking butterfly again. Home tree, seduction. All right, fell in my lap. So what are you trying to tell me? Mind you, these two are inverted, but I'm not good at reading those kind of fonts upside down. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning again, unsure of the future, relationship involving the next phase, healing the inner child, growth, stability, security, got security again, endurance, growth twice, flexibility, then got seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Well, that's again with keeping the options open. Illusion mask. Oh, I. So what is the collective or the other person supposed to do with all of this? I mean, that's a lot. So okay, I mean, I'm just kind of sitting here like, all right, so all this is going on. So now what? Ooh, my celestial insights has been quiet, and all of a sudden it caught my eye. Welcome back, baby. So I'm just confused, and maybe that is the issue here. With all of this going on, and one or even between two people, renewal, somebody's wanting. Didn't we just get that? Yeah. You are entering a phase of renewal and fresh energy. Have you been feeling worn out? It's time to refresh yourself, whether by resting or changing your environment. New energy is on the way. Somebody that's also what I've been feeling. Like with this walking away and someone's in an environment they just don't like currently. Not sure if it's work, if it's family, if it's roommateship, romance, or all of the above. And I'm drawn to plants. You miss having plants around? You want to grow something? You want something new to grow? I don't know. Let go love. Letting go of past love opens the door to new possibilities. Are you holding on to an old relationship? Release it and you'll find peace and potential for new love. Which is odd because we got all this wanting reconciliation, but maybe you're wanting something new with someone old. Or maybe you need to let go of all of it. Sometimes you just need to wipe the slate clean, just like, that thing in the movies where they just rake everything off the table. Sometimes you do. And there's something I usually post from one of my favorite web comics. There's a panel that says sometimes you have to burn everything to the ground, let new stuff grow. But sometimes you can get something new to grow with someone old if you let go of the past. Okay, that's what this is leading to. Somebody wants something with somebody in the past, but they're not willing to let go of they're not completely okay with letting go of something that's currently going on, but they also can't let go of some of the issues they have with the past person, even though they want. And it has strengths. You are stronger than you realize, though the times may be tough. Remember that you have the courage and resilience to get through it. Your inner strength will help you overcome obstacles. Yeah, true love. But you're gonna have to grow a set. This feels like a reading I was doing. You're gonna have to grow a set. True love is deep soul connection. Are you searching for it? Trust that it's out there, but remember to love yourself first. True love will follow naturally. Okay, maybe that's why this was calling. That's why this is so confusing. Oh yeah, yeah. So collected either you yourself, whoever's on the other side of this, maybe both of them. You're having some issues with yourself. Because, like I said, this is so messy. I sat down and was thinking this was going to be like a short card pull and ended up opening Pandora's box of bullshit here. Not that I mind, because my ass is chatty. I'm working hard on myself. It sounds like somebody needs to. Most definitely. But I'm feeling some hesitation. And it's like, I connect with you at night. Wouldn't be surprised to dream about this person and stuff. Because that's the thing. Will I see you again? Oh boy, this person must have told you to take a hike. I want to make it right. Yeah, that's like I said, there's a lot of regret here. And they want to know, is it over? And you are amazing on the bottom of the deck. This person is like I said, if this is not both of you all intertwined and this is one person, this person is chaotic. Yeah, this person's got so much going on. I'm not sure. Um, I'm sitting here. I'm not even sure. I mean, it's obvious you got somebody going on here that really either misses you or you're really missing somebody. And I mean, this led off with I'm working hard on myself. But as soon as I put that down, I have a little hesitation. It's just like it feels like have they worked some? Yeah, enough. Maybe not. Yeah, deep healing. Allow yourself to heal. It's essential for your soul's growth and renewal. And seek the answer. But I think that's all. It's just like because this is so much. Whoever this resonates with, or if you know the person this resonates with, because like this feels like opening a web browser and there's 47 tabs open. You know, maybe even 48. I don't know. and they're all running a lot of resources. It's like you've opened this in Chrome, right? The ultimate resource hog, and it's like that's what this person's brain feels like. But overwhelmingly, their predominant thought, I didn't get a whole lot about them as a person, and maybe that's why this journaling and this strength and renewal, this person needs to get some sense of self before trying to approach whatever they're wanting to approach. I think they can do it. It looks like they got all the makings for it, but it also looks like they made such a mess.